hello, everyone. What is up? Hope everybody is having a great day today. Thank you, everybody in the stream chat. Who do we got? Krell and Rizard and Pancreas. Bad news to Cruz. What is up? Miserable Garbage. Orlando Fergberg. The Real Hammer. Billy Lee. Ex Mortis. Extrusive. Tracy. Kenny. What is up? Roger. Piro. Plays Atari. Sandman. Gabe. One-Eyed Willie. Everybody's here today. The stars aligned. A-Train. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Casey Spoon. Bullmaster. Jeffrey. Prestige.
All right.
Buzzy and Lord BBH. Galloping Mom is in the stream chat. That's my mom. Everybody say hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mother. Drummer Boy. Elser. The Dubs Club. Wow, it literally is everybody is here. Todd, what is up? Another Monday mystery game. Captain and King. There he is. He's right here. Jolt. The Gaming Kid. Shout out to Stan Iacovelli. He's one of our lifetime members. Lumbo is in the stream chat. That guy played Titan in Dark Presence. And I see Mama Waffles.
Hi, Mom.
Blitz and Stephen Lucas. Thank you, and Ed, he's right there too.
Oh, God, Jesus, Jones. I know. All right.
We really got to research this. How many Monday Mysteries have we done? From the time Missing in Action came out on that first Monday, I wonder how many actual games have been released. How many weeks have gone by? No, I believe we had over 300 games before we started doing it. Like, we opened with 130.
I know. All right.
And it's, 9 years of doing it. Ed donated 1,000 bits. Thank you, man. Super generous of you, man. Fat Chris in the stream chat also donating 1,000 bits. Thank you. Thank you both. Jolt with the community subs, too. Thank you for that. We'll have to jump on some Chat GPT later and see if it can come up with an answer as to when Monday Mystery started and what game number that was. Maybe it can figure that out.
Oh, God, Jesus, Jones. I know. All right, all right.
It's like Jimbo Slice is here, but he's not. Ed sent another 500 bits. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. G-Seikyo saying we don't have enough shmups. Gabe, I do remember the first Monday Mystery. I remember going out and picking up the cabinet, and we had the board. And we were driving back. I believe it was, I forget who I was in the car with, but I remember we were driving down Ogden, and at LaGrange we saw Matt Rocco, knowing that he was a big Russian Attack fan. And I was asking him, hey, you're going to be there on Monday? Sure enough, he was. Glenn, saying how many on the floor games are you up to now? This is going to be number 1,035 going up today. I think last week I was off by one during one of the streams. It's bothered me immensely. Is it our partner anniversary? Is that our partner anniversary? No. I don't remember. I remember when we were doing that big push to get the partnership. It was a lot of streaming. We had to make so many hours, do so many streams, have so many viewers per stream that stay on for a certain amount of time. It is no joke getting a partnership with Twitch. Jolt, the king of arcades, is Richie Knuckles. goes by the king of arcades. But thank you. I'll take it. Are you ready?
Are you ready for the Monday Mystery Game?
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, April 21st, 2025, and we are here with yet another Monday Mystery Game. This time, game number 1035 will be gracing the arcade floor. Everybody's asking, where's the Vault Series? Who knows? It's coming. It's coming. Last week, we saw game number 1034, and it was none other than Street Fighter EX2, released from Capcom back in 1998. Street Fighter EX2. Interesting stream. It was a very fun stream. We had some one-on-one matches. We saw some members of Team GGA putting on a show. Saw Jimbo Slice put up a good score for out of the box. So happy to have that Street Fighter row. We got a lot of Street Fighter games out there. Maybe one or two we're missing, but who knows? Maybe that gets fixed today. We have Combo Breaker coming up. I believe is that Memorial Day weekend? I believe it is. We're going to be there showing off Dark Presence. Very excited for this. Very different crowd. We had a great showing at C2E2. Having the highest praise at C2E2 from so many people playing the game. Players returning to C2E2 that had seen it in previous years. We're so anxious. We had people who were like, "Oh, I'm taking down Mindmaster this time." A couple people got close. GGA Jeremiah, the talent, hard at work right now, working on Dark Presence as we speak down at the office. Been working on a lot of music. It's coming up. Combo Breaker, join us there for the next Dark Presence showing. Excited for it. Great to see the FGC. Looking forward to seeing those guys from the fighting game community, the Chicago fighting game community. We've had such strong times with the Chicago FGC since we've opened back long before the FGC what it is now. Very cool also. I got to give a huge shout outs to Headless Horseman Arcade, Uday Kumra hosting a big fighting game event. The FGC showing up in force down at the Headless Horseman out in Wheeling for an event. And it's cool. People very excited for Combo Breaker. It's coming up quick. Looking forward to it. Going to see a lot of Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 and the new Fatal Fury, and it'll be interesting. We've got G-Fest coming up quick as well. July 11th through the 13th down at the Hyatt Regency. We will be there in force. Going to have a lot of the Godzilla games. We've had so many people ask, where are those Godzilla Redemption games? Well, usually we bring them out to G-Fest. Maybe a couple other events out there, but not too many. G-Fest is a big one we bring them to. Going to have Galloping Ghost Kaiju Kobo there in full force. Excited for that, so join us July 11th through the 13th. We're going to be bringing some industry friends. We'll have some industry friends that you're going to want to go there to meet and hang out with. They'll probably be here at the arcade too, so just know that's going to be a busy weekend. A lot of Godzilla fans out there, so excited for it. We have the next Bloody Wars coming up pretty soon. April 27th, 3 p.m. This time in Breaker's Revenge. The Hype Man working on his latest event. Excited for it. He's been all over the place with the games he's running. Make sure you're following him online at all of the pertinent social media platforms. Register early. Breaker's Revenge. It'll be interesting to see who steps up to the challenge of Bloody Wars. Speaking of challenges, it's been a little bit since we talked about some challenge cards. There's been some progress by some. There's still some level 1 players out there, but fewer now that two more have made it to that level 2. We gave some good challenges to say the least. There are some challenges on there. Why don't we give the first card out? Let's summon forth Claudio to give him his level 2 card. What is up, man? Congratulations. You had a tough card. Did you have a favorite on your level 1 card?
I really enjoy Virtual Cop. I think it's a game I really want to push it to the top. I know the maximum score. I've told Waffles though about a little bit of issues though with the game with the light gun sensor, but I think eventually it'll get resolved, and yeah, I hope to really spend a lot more time on that one. I have the PC version. I got the Japanese port of the game as well. So yeah, it's a game I really enjoy.
Very awesome. Some Cyberball, some Arctic Thunder, Columns, Mission Craft, beloved here, Mission Craft, Speed Racer, Shadow Dancer, Cyvern, Virtua Cop, Zarzan, and Tapper. What do you think was the absolute hardest on there?
It might be Shadow Dancer, because to get the score, you got to nail the special bonus move at the end of the level. So you can't throw any shurikens. You got to fight them with melee, and so you got to get to the. But if you can do that, you just have to get the first level. Oh. If you can melee through the first level, get the special bonus, and then you just have to do a little bit when you got.
Well, you did it. Even it was a challenge. You've done it. But new challenges await.
Let's see what it is.
So your new level 2 card. And mind you, now that your level 1 card, now other people can compete on it. We've seen some other people collecting other of the level 2 players' level 1 cards. And we've seen some progress. It's impressive. Going into your own wheelhouse. Will anybody be able to do those same challenges? Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see. I bet some people will try, but it says a lot when somebody takes a card and you're like, yo, let me see that card of this other player, and they're not getting them. That says something. That speaks volumes of you as a player. So your new challenges are timely. Your games are Initial D,
Oh, God.
Freeze, Marble Madness,
Okay.
Crackdown,
Eh.
Dynamite Duke,
Okay.
Daytona USA, Cal 50, Championship Sprint, Samurai Aces, and challenging one, Night Striker. Beloved. Your card. Thank you, man. Good luck. We want to see those cards get filled up. Congratulations. Thank you, man. I'll take that mic. Thank you, man. Good luck. As soon it's awesome to see every time one of these cards goes out. The second they step back beyond the Sanchin, everybody's like, "What did they get? What did they get? Let me see it. Let me see that card." We have another level 2 card. Why don't we summon forth former Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts. All right. Jamie Tibbetts. Congratulations. It is working, but we have to change the battery in the camera real quick. They can hear us though, right? Jamie Tibbetts, what year did you win your Gamer of the Year?
I'm just gonna assume this is on.
We'll say it's on.
2017, right?
I don't know if that's accurate, but
I think it is. I think it is.
2017? That seems late.
Late? I don't know.
Interesting. We'll have to verify that. I'll ask ChatGPT later.
Ask Perplexity. How about I just hold both my...
Can anyone hear me? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's loud. That's loud. Okay.
Did you have a favorite on your first card?
You're asking me what's on my card. I don't even remember what's on my card. Hold on. I mean R-Type, Cyvern, Air Gallet. Nope, Air Gallet.
So,
Air
you're
Garrett.
trying to pick. You named like
No,
5
no.
ones. That must
I
be
know.
pretty good.
Air Garrett. Air Garrett.
Air Garrett.
I'm going to pronounce it like they pronounce it on the game.
Instead of,
Air Garrett. It'll blow your socks off.
what did you find to be the most challenging on your card?
Mooncrusta, because it's garbage.
Mooncrest. Interesting. Well,
Yes. Lay it on me.
are you ready for a new challenge?
Yes.
10 new challenges.
Good. Bring it.
Bring it. Oh, see? All right. Time Soldiers.
Okay. Yeah, okay. As long as the sticks work, I'm good.
Oh, they work. Well, I hear a lot of like, oh, this stick,
I'm
this
getting-
stick, and it's like, no.
I know.
No,
our
no.
definition of good stick is different. But I'm getting thumbs up from Tom, so I'm good. We're good. I don't have the same wrist
But
strength
that's
as
not
you.
that's not the stick's fault. That's not.
I know. It's mine.
It plays. It plays
I'm weak.
how it
I'm
should.
weak. I got weak wrists.
You literally just were like, give me the challenge. Get,
Bring it. Bring it.
My,
Bring
put
it.
my wrist.
Nope. Bring
my
it.
wrist. All right.
We're back to bringing it.
Shark, shark, shark.
Okay. that's a wrist breaker. Okay.
Space Harrier.
What's that? Oh, Space Harrier?
Space Harrier.
Oh, okay.
What? Space
I thought you
Harrier?
said Space Carrier. I'm like, I don't know what Space Carrier is. Okay.
Violent Storm.
Beat 'em up. I'm not good at beat 'em ups, but I'll try.
Well, Well, we got to push you.
Okay, I
We're
know.
We're
I know
making
how
you
it's going to
better
work.
at beat 'em ups.
I know how it's
That's
working.
why we're like, what's he? He needs some beat 'em up practice
I know.
here.
I agree. Okay.
So,
No, you're pausing. I don't like this.
well,
Yeah.
and
No.
you were
Okay.
on your last card. You were on. You had some
Yep.
Smash TV.
Oh, not again.
No,
Oh, okay,
no.
good.
No,
Good,
you don't
good.
have Smash TV.
Good.
You have Robotron 2084.
I quit. I'm out. I quit. What's the score?
What?
What's the score?
What would be something that you wouldn't want to get?
1,000.
Come on, that's saving.
I can't even get 200,000 in that game.
Well, we're not asking to get 200,000.
I know it's going to be a lot more.
It is a lot more. I'll let you.
You saw my score. It wasn't.
I
even,
saw it.
It was not even 200,000.
It was not.
I know.
And I
Okay.
was like, we're like, no.
I've
He's
tried.
going to call. I was
Okay.
telling GGA Jeremiah, we're sitting there,
Of course he's involved.
and we're like, this guy's going to be all coming up, being all big shoulders,
Yeah.
strutting up, being like, give me some
I did.
challenges.
I did.
Yeah, that's what
he
you
was
came
right.
up doing.
I did.
Right?
I brought it on myself.
400,000.
Okay, that's not terrible.
That's nothing.
That's not terrible.
Baby Town
Okay,
Frolics
yeah.
on Smash TV.
All right.
You should probably. I can go wait if you want to run over and do that one real quick.
That's going to be last. That is going to be last on the card.
Monster Bash.
Okay. Not bad.
And you like. How about some R-Type Leo?
Ooh, that's easy.
See, that's
That's easy.
the generosity we give,
I've been meaning to.
we take,
Okay.
and then we give.
Good. That offsets the Robotron.
V5.
What?
Toplin. Little classic Toplin.
Sounds vaguely
the fact
familiar.
that you don't know this is why it's on your card.
Okay. Shmup.
It's a shmup.
Okay.
Vertical shmup.
I like vertical shmups.
We know what you
Okay.
like.
Good.
Got ya.
What?
Yeah. Some got ya.
I don't even know what word you're saying.
Got ya.
Do
Gotcha.
Do I know this game? I don't know what this game
You
is.
don't. You
Okay.
don't. It's a process. It's a process.
What kind of? Like Pac-Man, but worse.
But
Oh,
rock,
great.
paper, scissors at the same time.
Okay. Maybe Robotron's sounding pretty good.
You're going to have the emotional roller coaster of playing these. This is how we do it.
Elation to rage. Okay.
Rally bike.
Wait, is that the?
This guy came running in here. Rally
No,
bike.
those are
We
two-
all love rally bike.
Which I
You were
don't
so
remember.
excited. We had a very special stream.
Which one is Rally?
Matt Walters was
Oh, that's the
here.
rally
Fred
bike?
DeHart was here.
Oh, okay. I don't know. These generic names, I don't know.
Generic game. You were so excited for
I love
it.
that game. It's great. Now that I remember what it is.
Half the time I think somebody's
No. I got it.
got ya. No, it's got ya.
Okay. Is that it?
Your card, 10 challenges.
Nice.
Let's see how he does. He's on it. The challenge in making these cards, we spend a lot of time. These players that come out here perform these feats of skill and determination, learning all these games, and then instantly forget about them. It's a challenge for some of the people here sometimes. We're making these cards. It is not an easy task because you've got to make it's like the recipe of making it just right for them. Lord PBH, you saw him come up here. He's all I'm gonna take on any challenge. All right. We know how he's coming up here. We gotta be ready for the Side Raptor, how about it? It's like, come on. You're asking for some challenges. We'll give you some challenges. Waffles, do you know who has not completed their level 1 card yet? 2 people so far without getting the level 2. 3 people. Can anybody in the stream chat name the 3 people? 4 people. 4 people don't have their level 2 cards yet. I'm seeing Jimbo. I'm seeing Mossie's. Who else? Who else? Jimbo Slice, Mossie's. Who else? Rehab Submarine. He just called himself out. LaCats? That's 4. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. We've got people traveling in that don't even live in state that have level 2 cards, right? Ben Falls has a level 2. He's not even in state. All right. We'll see. We'll see who's next to get to the level 2. Stephen Lucas, he might not want to do it now. Jimbo got his card first. Once you've kind of been like, yeah, give me a challenge. You can't go, no, I don't want to do that anymore. No, it doesn't work like that. You're challenged up. You can't get off that list of having a card. Anyway, the Monday Mystery Games awaits. No, I got to say, huge happy birthday to Mini Beach last Friday. Happy birthday, man. Documenting all the events and such, the craziness that happens here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. I'm sure he's taken some pictures of the many achievements and scores that have gone in to the arcade. Speaking of scores, why don't we summon forth the greatest Mortal Kombat 9 spoke player of all time, Mr. GGA, Tommy Waffles. Talk about some scores.
Hello.
Tom, how are the scores?
We got a couple of them to fire off this week. Lots of action going on. Pretty much all weekend. We got a few out-of-towners. Speaking of out-of-towners, I don't know. No, that didn't work. We got Claudio Capello, gentleman who just received his level 2 challenge card, coming at you guys with a couple scores here. We have one in Sky Skipper, taking the world record in that game, as well as Madden NFL Season 2. I think he snuck in another score. Didn't make the segment this week, but I look forward to announcing Claudio's accomplishments on next week's Monday Mystery, unless someone takes it, of course. So very, very good stuff. That Madden game was absolutely insane. Kind of just snuck by. Almost played it pretty much almost perfectly. There was only a couple things he could have done differently. Little luck in there as well. Very, very good stuff to Claudio. And Skyscraper, of course, highly contested game right now between Andrew. King is grinding away on that game. So very, very good stuff to Claudio. Next up, we've got, who we got here? Former Game of the Year, Matt Walters. New favorite game. Now, I'm pronouncing this. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Beluba Luke no Densetsu. All right, there you go. There it is. A lot of crazy tech in that game. I know Matt was definitely looking forward to it, and it's getting him out of the woodwork. You know, he's coming out here, playing it at least once a week. I think he's revisiting that game. So it's always. I actually didn't see him, but it's always good to see that Matt is coming out back to the arcade. Always good to have you here, man. Very good stuff. Who else do we got here? We got. I'm gonna go. I believe this also. Mondays are always action-packed in terms of scoring, but today was kind of like extra action-packed. So this might have been beaten, but we've got James Jimbo Slice White coming at you guys with a new score in Dragon Buster, previously held by Claudio, and he took it. He darted right for it. I know I saw a couple of the guys congregating around that game. So that was as of the score segment. May have been taken already, though. Just started taking scores for that a few days ago. We had to get a track up and running, and now people are gunning after it. So very, very good stuff to Jimbo. Expect to see you back on that, sir. We got Jeff Lucas. Another very highly contested game. Do Run Run. Everyone's loving that. Doc was kind of speaking about all the tech. That another very, very tech-heavy game. Multiple ways to play. So, you know, you kind of like finding your play style. I think there's definitely some better than others than just bashing your head against, just collecting all little dots. It's very much about getting the combo. Like the coolest tech I saw was killing all the enemies at once. You get killed, but because they all got hit by the log, you save your life. That was one of the coolest things I've seen. Very, very unique gameplay in that one. Check that game out next time you're out. Good stuff to Jeff. Got the house high. Next up. Jimbo also had Street Fighter EX 2. Forgot. I believe he got the house high on that when we revealed that game, so good stuff to him. Brad Bach, Rehab Submarine, getting a world record in Screw Loose. He was battling that one for a while. That was on his challenge card, and he finally nailed it down. Very, very good stuff. Very shades of Robotron. That was a T20 game as well. So I believe Andrew may have had that one before. Expect to see him back on that. But good stuff to Brad. I know he was battling that one for a while. So very, very cool. Next up, we've got... There was a lot this week, so that's why I need notes. Usually I can do it off the dome. Of course. Your first two-time Game of the Year, Pete Hahn, with a 1cc, and I'm gonna get this one wrong. I know it's Super Space Fortress Macross 2. Is that the right order of words? That is a 1cc world record. Naturally a house high. Good stuff to Pete. Believe he got that either Thursday or Wednesday of last week. Always popping in. He's here today. He always makes sure to give us a little visit another day during the week. Glad to see a lot of these guys back in action. Very, very cool. And I believe we have one more. Mr. Casey Spoon in the stream. I know he's in the stream chat, probably driving back. Hopefully you're not watching, just listening. But coming at you guys with a couple house highs here. We got Stun Runner and Desert War. Haven't seen action on actually either of those games. I had never taken in the score for Stun Runner, I believe, so that was really, really cool to see him be able to tackle that. And he was here over the weekend, pretty much open to close, closing down the arcade with me Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So very, very cool to see you again Casey, Matt Spoonmore, Casey Spoon in the chat. And safe travels on your way back home. And I believe is that it? All right, cool. Yep. He also got a pretty good kicker score. That's going to be he was only playing it for about 2 hours, though. He needs to hit that 3 hour to 4 hour benchmark to tackle that Andrew House high now. So,
Tom, how was the weekend?
weekend was good. Easter weekend. So, and it was kind of like a pseudo holiday today as well. So kind of that weekend crowd bleeding into Monday today. Not like an MLK day, but still above average for a Monday. But yeah, Friday was busy. Saturday was pretty busy. Sunday, not so much. I think people are home eating the ham or lamb or whatever you guys eat on Easter. But yeah, chill. Like I said, a couple out-of-towners, Claudio, Casey coming in. A lot of scoring going down. Tony's out here playing some games too. Lifetime member Tony. But yeah, pretty much just business as usual. I can't think of anything crazy going on.
All right. I don't know if I mentioned it last week or I don't.
Kevin Jimenez and the Fur Guys were out here on Saturday. Is that what you're going to say? Oh.
After the first thing I said that, I was going to bring that up too.
Gotcha.
How was that?
Awesome as usual. Kevin is a great host. I believe they played Puyo for their tournament game. And yeah, went out to Tony's after. Pretty decent sized group. Always good to see him. Always good to have him.
Very awesome. Now I've completely forgotten that first thing I was going to say.
My bad. Something about last week. You were going to mention last week.
Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned it on stream. We updated the code to Evil Dead down at Galloping Ghost Pinball, so that has the newest code on there.
Nonstop good things are being said about that game. Super fun. Check it out at Pinball. There are lines to play that game. People are like huddling around, playing games around it, looking over their shoulder. You know what will get you a one-way ticket? The Fast Pass is a ghost coin. Slap one of those on the play field or on the glass. I got next.
Not too hard though.
Not
I don't
too
want
hard.
that
No, of
glass.
course. No.
But newest code. Awesome job by Spooky again. Spooky Pinball putting out Evil Dead Pinball. Loving it. Are they ready?
I think they're ready.
We're trying to end on a nice number like 10:35.
10:36. Does that roll off the 10:36 rolls off my tongue. I don't know about you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
We've got maybe 10:40. Maybe we'll end on 10:40. But then we're so close to 10:50.
10:50 sounds a lot better.
We're right there though. It's
#Road to.
But then at the same time, with the new developments that have happened that I'm not able to fully disclose yet.
Road to 5,000. I like the way you think, man.
5,000.
Easy.
You wanna check and see if all is well under the tarp? All right. Your Monday mystery game number. Can you imagine there being 1,035 games on an arcade at any point in history before this? Never happened. You can because it's happening right now. Your Monday mystery game number 1,035 is none other than Parodius. Released from Konami back in 1990. It is the original Proteus Da, meaning it's Proteus. All right. Something seems the color's a little dim, but we'll make it work. Who's stepping up first? Ed. Yeah, there's something.
I like that side, but I don't want anyone through.
Something don't seem right. Hold on 1 second.
One second here, ladies and gentlemen. Figuring out some technical difficulties real quick. Doing some live edits here, guys. Give me 1 sec while I figure this little color issue out. It's weird that it's coming up on stream as well as the game, so. Usually if there's any sort of graphical issue, the direct capture will kind of pick up the proper color. Has anyone played Sexy Parodius in the chat? Oh, on PSP? Okay. Sexy Parodius, available here at the arcade. I believe this is the first of the Parodius series. Gonna try without the streaming harness here, ladies and gentlemen. One sec. See what happens here. We might just switch to the camcorder here. Thank you again for your patience, guys. We're going to get this game up and running ASAP. All right, we got some picture here. All right, guys, thank you again for your patience. I think we're just going to run this one right now. We'll do hard mode for the players here. And we're going to have Ed Polanek coming on up first.
All right, Ed stepping up. It is going to be difficult. We've got a little bit of a color issue, inversion going on. But we'll struggle through some playthroughs here. Oh, that is going to be tough. This is super difficult, Parodius. A difficulty we've never seen before. There is one of the bells. He's on laser. Using that option. It is a tough run. We're making it more difficult by incorrect colors, but Ed putting on a show. Who's stepping up next? King! King, what is up, man? Have you played Parodius?
I've heard of Sexy Parodius. That's one thing for sure. That screen is it's going to be a challenge. I can guarantee you that.
2 challenge cards going out today, and this one given to us. And we pass along to everybody else. Parodius, a parody of Gradius, thus Parodius, has the same weapon power-up system as Gradius, where you collect the emblems that advance the meter at the bottom. If you get one, it's speed up, and there's a button that's for selecting to use your pickup options. So if you get one, it's normally just speed up. If it's you get 2 in a row, then you've got usually missiles. But Parodius has multiple characters you can select from. So the Vic Viper, which is again from Gradius. It's got the ship from Twinbee and new characters too.
Oh, a submarine. Or, no, that's a cat.
The giant cat ship.
It's a cat ship. But I also can't see. Oh, did I get it? Okay, it's gone. Is this one the boss? Whoa, what the? Oh, God. Where are you? Oh, that's a penguin.
Everyone be prepared. This Thursday, we may be changing up the stream to Wednesday.
Oh, God.
So join us Wednesday for a live gameplay stream.
Oh, God, I can't even see the score. Ooh, three-way. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, missed that bell. Action. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa!
Staying up front. The Twinbee ship, I think, could be the best.
Oh, I got the big one. Yeah, there we go. What's the point? Alright, there we go. We're back to normal.
Returning to normal size.
Did I lose my... Oh, what's going on? What the...
This part is tough.
Uh-oh. And with the color correction, I don't know how this is gonna go. I gotta look for something. What is that? Is that a woman? What is going on? I don't know what is going on. What am I supposed to do? Oh God, I'm scared. Ah! I'm gonna die.
Push to the corner, no!
Oh, I didn't even know what was going on. Oh, wait. No, that gives me that. Okay, here we go.
Going with the rocket. Missiles on other ships. But here it's the rocket. It's a very, very strong weapon. Going underneath the foot. That's the way to do it.
Alright, there we go. But how do you...
But as she's walking forward.
She's gonna come forward. Whoa. Oh my...
Oh. Excellent run by King. 59,700. Good run. Good run.
Alright.
We're going to stop things there, though. We're going to send everybody over to General Andrews We've not streamed them before, but we got to do a little board work real quick to get this ready for everybody here to play. But tell General Andrews we say hello. Tell him what you've seen here. Only the good stuff, though. To find out if he's been out to the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We'll be back on Wednesday. Gaming Kid, that's what we do. We bring games that you wouldn't expect. Hope everybody enjoyed Parodius, released from Konami back in 1990. Until then, thanks everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We'll see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Stephen Lucas, Captain, Hater Shack, Roger, Prestige, Milestar, Orlando, Casey Spoon. Oh, you wouldn't believe me. Thank you all so much. Until next time, thanks everybody. Allison, thanks.